So here we are, guys. It's Tuesday. We're gonna go back and do a little bit of maintenance on the car. I'm not sure if we're racing this weekend, but I gotta have the car ready again. Unfortunately, we had two small issues in the finals. One, I had a loose ground on my trans brake wire. I found that out Friday night after the finals. Ricky Palomore laid it to us, but I was running them down for a short while until it lost a tire. But we made it to the finals against Matt Ihora, and it let go again. So I'm not exactly sure when it lost it during the run. I still haven't even pulled the data log off the final pass. Slacking a little bit there, but I did go over the data logs from Friday night. I went over those Saturday morning, so I had a little bit of some tune-ups for Saturday night at Marion County, and we made it to the finals there as well, but dropped the ball. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna fix this stuff. This is all the aluminum that is all used up from the 30, and the metal is just compromised. The aluminum's like weak as hell. So with the regular band clamps on here, they compressed and it didn't hold. So I'm gonna go through here, take out a section out of here, weld it together. It's gonna look a little hokey, but until I get some new headers built and everything like that, we're just gonna run this charge pipe system. It's not leaking, or it won't leak no more after I get it all welded up, and we're just gonna run with it. So here goes nothing. So we cut out this old section, sectioned it up a little bit, took out about a couple inches off of this guy, a couple inches off of this side. That's going to slide up in here. It's going to line up pretty dang close with the charge pipe here. Now, laid this on there, and the easiest way to make a straight line is to put the silicone coupler on there and trace it out. So right now we have a nice square line on there, and I cut it out and piece it in there. Well, I guess this stuff got pretty beat up in the fire and in the accident with the Dirty 30, but we ain't going to lose this silicone coupler no more. And this right here ain't gonna be split no more. So ground it down with, I had a drill on a little wire wheel. My air hose is in the trailer. So I just put the little wire wheel in the drill, bzz, cleaned it up. And then TIG welded this strip here, and then this strip here, and then welded on a solid piece of charge pipe here. So we're not gonna lose no more silicone couplers. We just eliminated two more ways that we're gonna lose in the finals. So hey, I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky next time we're out there. But right now, I gotta go drop off the injectors. As you can see, there's no injectors in there. Grant Farmer over at Fuel Injector Services, he's about 15 minutes away. So I'm gonna go drop off the injectors. I haven't had them out of the car since I put this 33 together. We don't have a lot of passes on it, but it was an all new fuel system, fabricated fuel cell, built all that stuff. So if there's any type of debris or anything like that, I just want to clean them up before we have to really start leaning on this thing. And next time we're out racing, we might start leaning on it. So I'm gonna go get those checked out, make sure that's all kosher. I don't have the EGTs on this car yet. I don't have some of the sensors and stuff like that I'd like to have on there to monitor some of those things. So going through there and make sure it's all good to go. Then we're gonna get after it. Well, guys, it is the start of a pretty crazy week, I guess you could say. Unfortunately, we're not going racing this weekend. I would have loved to go to the Party on the Mountain, No Prep. Hot Shot Secrets is sponsoring one of the classes. They're one of our dealers, one of the companies we're dealers for. Matt Rice, the one hosting the race, he's a hell of a dude. Really like him. But unfortunately, this weather is just freaking crazy. The car's not 100% back together, and living our home base right now, my home base is about, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 10 hours away from most of these races, okay? One direction. So it is stupid expensive to come up with the fuel money with the cost of fuel prices and stuff like that right now to make it to these races, to have a chance at not racing, okay? So I'm headed to the Midwest here before too long for the week. Now, I'm working on a pretty cool project. Some people that I've known for quite a while asked for some help trying to make a deadline for a race that's coming up. So I'll put that in there in the next video. But right now, it is my grandmother's birthday. I can't miss it, okay? I have to stay in town for grandma's birthday. It's just one of those things that you gotta do, right? I miss a lot of things. There's a lot of events that I miss, a lot of birthday parties, a lot of this and that I miss, but grandma's birthday, I gotta be there for it. So I'm making a quick pit stop right now to Jansen. They're the ones that do my machine work and stuff like that. And the motor that's in the 33 right now is the motor that's that was out of the Dirty 30. We put some new Trickflow 365 heads on it. But besides that, I literally pulled out some of the pistons, took some of the rings off. They still had tension, and I threw them back in there. But the motor's not completely happy, and I don't want to say it's on borrowed time, but it ain't happy. So I have another motor that I'm working on getting together. Okay, so I'm dropping that block off at Jansen today. They're about a half hour, 45 minutes away. They're in Elma, New York, and Mike Jr. They're a force to be reckoned with. They're former NHRA Pro Mod champions, former IHRA Pro Mod champions, and they've ran very, very well for quite a while now. They've been doing this stuff for a long time. So I'm bringing the stuff over there. They're going to start working on the block and prepping it. Okay, I assemble my own motors and stuff like that. But we might even do a deal where this motor is slightly different. It's got some weird things to it. It's not a complete conventional motor. So we might do something together on assembling this thing for the first time, since I'm pretty sure I could navigate my way through it, and I'm pretty sure I could get it done right. But there's some unconventional things about this motor. Okay, it's a raised cam deal and some weird things about it, but it's basically a big block Chevy conventional head, not a spread port deal, not a profile or not a Big Chief style cylinder head on it. So it'll drop right into the frame rails. Same mounting points and all that. I'm not 100% sure the headers will fit, but if I got to raise the motor up a little bit, I'll raise the motor up a little bit. It's not the end of the world. I do all the fabrication work myself, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to have to raise the motor up an inch or so, because this is a 9/8 deck motor, 9/8 deck Trickflow, aluminum Trickflow block, and right now I have a 10.2 Dart Big M iron block in the car. So it's going to change the weight bias on the car a little bit, which is beneficial. It's going to be a shorter stroke, which is way more beneficial for the snow prep stuff, especially on all small tires, because it takes a lot of the torque out of the motor. Shorter rod and everything like that, less rotating mass, much easier for power management. Now the car's running pretty decent for only having 11 hits or 12 hits on it right now. But when I get this other stuff, this other motor in there, my tuning abilities will open up quite drastically, and then we should have a hot rod. But for right now, we're gonna run with what we got. This crap ain't cheap, so you gotta just stretch your dollar and make the sacrifice that you're willing to make to be able to do it. So right now, Grandma's birthday ain't one of those sacrifices, so I'm headed there. Thank you to the guys over at Jansen Motorsports for fitting us into their busy schedule. Well, guys, my grandma lives out in the hills and out in the woods, so unfortunately, the plan was to ditch the bus at like the park in the Tops parking lot or at the church in town. It ain't happening. This thing's too big, and the church parking lot's way too steep, and I'm not dragging the crap out of this trailer. So we're gonna have to climb the hill here pretty soon. And hey, this bus is doing pretty decent. I got literally, there's my Buick's in there. And then the 33's in there, a little $1,500 Buick, a little daily driver, keep some money in the pocket to go do race car stuff. A little bit of a jump. It's not a jump. I mean, that car's actually pretty decent. But we're fixing to be climbing up quite the friggin' hill here pretty soon. So I'm sure the bus will do it. Even if I have to put it in first gear, it'll climb it. Well, it's taking a little bit of time, but hey, unfortunately I couldn't get a run at the hill because the way I came in, it's like a direct turn right at the bottom of the hill. But hey, she's pulling it. I mean, it's only 30 miles an hour, but hey, whatever. Now, normally we'd make a left here at the bottom of the hill, but I think we're going to go straight and make it a little bit easier on the bus, a little easier on the brakes, and let's come in the back way. The Eagle has landed. Now it's time to go for a little walk. It's starting to rain out pretty good here. I love it out here though. Beautiful. Nice little piece of property. It's a lot of work maintaining it. But hey, time to go visit Grandma for her birthday. If there's any companies that want to do a partial wrap on that thing over here, let's walk over here a little bit so you can see it. There's there's a big billboard right there. If someone wants to come on board and team up as marketing partners, and we could come up with something pretty cool for you that would benefit the both of us. So Hustlin Horsepower at yahoo.com. Comment on the YouTube channel here, Facebook page, Instagram, whatever. Send me a message if you want to come up with something. It's gonna be seen on quite a few miles, traveling all over, everywhere from the Midwest to the East Coast, Northeast, Southeast, Florida. I don't know. Might even head out to SEMA at some point. So here we are, guys, 300 miles into the trip or so, in an undisclosed location, I guess you could say, somewhere in Ohio. We're at my buddy's shop and unloading the Buick, getting that ready for a road trip, and we're gonna ditch the bus and the trailer over here inside his shop. So guys, I might be a sucker for punishment or something, but at the end of the day, I just love this stuff, and this is what this is what I do. This is who I am. So I'm kind of thinking about running No Prep Kings Friday night. Now I gotta get back. I'd have to get back up this way by like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, because it's a 2-hour drive to national trails. I got an honest 2 to 3 hours worth of work to do on the car before we could run. Gotta get the injectors back in it. Gotta set up a couple things. I ain't gonna do no converter change or nothing like that. No major work. Means I could get there by 9 o'clock in the morning. If I got up here at 4. Then they give me a couple test passes for Magnolia on Saturday, and that's a pretty damn good payout. And those couple passes might be worth their weight in gold. Plus, it'd be cool to go out there and hang out with the people and all the everyone that's wanted to check out the car at national trails. There should be a pretty good crowd there for No Prep Kings. So, I gotta weigh my options. I got a solid week's worth of wiring and stuff like that to do on this car, and I don't know exactly what else I'm gonna be doing on it to get it ready for Rocky Mountain Race Week, but we should be able to knock that out before too long. 6 days from today. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. So, I guess you keep everything's up in there a little bit. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. And I'm gonna post this video way before No Prep Kings. But honestly, I'm kinda thinking about it. Let me know your opinions. If you're gonna be at National Trails for No Prep Kings next Friday, or this coming Friday, because I'll be posting this tomorrow sometime, on Saturday, let me know. I got like 11 more hours of driving to do. I might change my mind 3 more times. And if I change it 3 more times, we're gonna be in the same position. We'll see how it goes. If this hot rod looks familiar, you know where I'm headed. If you don't, like and subscribe. I'll have a video up before too long. Remember guys, keep on hustling, and look down in the description if we offer any products that you guys need. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. We'll catch up before too long.